Good morning, ladies, and happy Tuesday. Rise on up. It is the start of a brand new day. Let's go, let's go, let's go. If you have breath, air in your lungs, and you woke up today, you have a purpose, you have a reason. What that may be, pray and find out. That's God. Not sure, but you're here. Mr. Bister, he's always with me. So I know you guys don't get to see a lot of back end scenes, but my doggy is always with me. Yes, he is. By my feet. But before we head to the gym and get the day going, we're hopping on Jeremiah chapter 16. What are we going to talk about? Jeremiah's lifestyle and message and how God will restore Israel. Verse 1 goes like this. The word of the Lord also came to me, saying, You shall not take a wife, nor shall you have sons or daughters in this place. For thus says the Lord concerning the sons and daughters who are born in this place, and concerning their mothers who bore them and their fathers who begot them in this land. They shall die gruesome deaths. They shall not be lamented, nor shall they be buried, but they shall be like refuse on the face of the earth. They shall be consumed by the sword and by famine, and their corpses shall be meat for the birds of heaven and for the beasts of the earth. Verse 5, For thus says the Lord, Do not enter the house of mourning, nor go to lament or bemoan them. For I have taken away my peace from this people, says the Lord. Loving kindness and mercies, both the great and the small shall die in this land. They shall not be buried, neither shall men lament for them, cut themselves, or make themselves bald for them. Nor shall men break bread in the morning for them, to comfort them for the dead. Nor shall men give them the cup of consolation, to drink for their father or their mother. Verse 8, Also you shall not go into the house of feasting to sit with them, to eat and drink. For thus says the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, Behold, I will cause to cease from this place, before your eyes and in your days, the voice of mirth and the voice of gladness, the voice of bridegroom and the voice of the bride. And it shall be when you show this people all these words, and they shall say to you, Why has the Lord pronounced all this great disaster against us? Or what is our iniquity? Or what is our sin, and that we have committed against the Lord our God? Then you shall say to them, Because your fathers have forsaken me, says the Lord, they have walked after other gods and have served them and worshipped them and have forsaken me and not kept my law. And you have done worse than your fathers, for behold, each one follows the dictates of his own evil heart, so that no one listens to me. Therefore I will cast you out of this land and into the land that you do not know, neither you nor your fathers, and there you shall serve other gods day and night, and where I will not show you favor. Verse 14, Therefore behold, the days are coming, says the Lord, that it shall no more be said, The Lord lives who brought up the children of Israel from the land of Egypt. But the Lord lives who brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, and from all the lands where he had driven them. For I will bring them back into their land which I gave to their fathers. Behold, I will send for many fishermen, says the Lord, and they shall fish them, and afterward I will send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them for every mountain and every hill, and out of the holes of the rocks. For my eyes are on their ways, they are not hidden from my face, nor is their iniquity hidden from my eyes. And first I will pay double for their iniquity and their sin, because they have defiled my land, and they have filled my inheritance with the carcasses of their detestable and abominable idols. O Lord, my strength and my fortress, my refuge in the day of affliction. The Gentiles shall come to you from the ends of the earth in the day. Surely our fathers have inherited lies, worthlessness, and unprofitable things. Will a man make gods for himself, which are not gods? Verse 21, Therefore, behold, I will this once cause them to know. I will cause them to know my hand and my might, and they shall know that my name is the Lord. What does that mean? Chapter 16, it says that the prophetic word often is proclaimed through the life of the prophet. Jeremiah's call to celibacy is unique in the Old Testament. In the ancient Near East, marriage was considered the natural state, and children were viewed as a blessing. Sterility and barrenness was regarded as a curse. Jeremiah's celibacy was a dramatic witness that Judah's end was near, and he faced life with God and his sole comfort and support. Now Jeremiah, as well as Ezekiel, was commanded by God not to mourn. To cut themselves and to make themselves bald were acts of self-mutilation, closely associated with pagan cults. Though they were expressly forbidden in Israel, the people practiced these acts. The sin of Judah was individual as well as corporate, and judgment would not be blamed on the sins of previous generations. Individual responsibility was a major teaching of Jeremiah. Now, the future restoration of Israel would surpass the ancient deliverance from Egypt, and the land of the north refers to the Babylonian Empire. And lastly, Israel's future restoration not only would bring God's people back to their promised land, but it also would bring this offer of salvation to the nations. Salvation to the nations of all. Of all. Everyone is worthy. Everyone is worthy of salvation. Everyone is worthy to call on our heavenly Lord, our God, heavens and creator of everything. Just creator of everything. I need a sauna. I mean, I'm like, yeah, I'm a little tired this morning, as you can see. But otherwise, hopefully this has blessed you. I appreciate you joining. Busy says goodbye as he's sleeping. And have a blessed day. Have a great day. You got this. Talk to you tomorrow.